and see where we're at in the fall.
Is he really? I mean, you mentioned during rookie minicamp what you wanted to work on. Have you seen the growth in those areas?
Oh, definitely. Greedy's getting better every day in everything he does. As far as what he's looking at, a lot of people don't realize, but the game, even on the outside at the corner position, is played with your feet and your eyes. All right, so he's getting better in both those areas.
How much does it benefit him to go against a guy like Odell every day in practice?
Oh, I think, that's the old motto, right? Competition makes you better, and I think we've got that on both sides of the ball, within the position groups and versus the other side of the ball.
What went into the decision to waive Desmond Harris?
We just decided to move on.
Now that you know that McCoy isn't coming, what's your mindset on what you have in your defensive line, the first guys and then the backups?
Hey, to a man, you can ask those guys. I expect our defensive line to be the strength of our football team. Nobody wants to talk about them, but I expect them to be the strength of our team. I haven't thought again about what we didn't. I mean, I'm only worried about the guys that are here and the guys that want to be here.
What makes it the strength of the team? Why is this a good rotate, good D line?
I think they all can play. I think we've got about 10 guys that can play. I don't know how many have actually played, but I think my personal opinion is we've got 10 guys that can play. Now, the proof's yet to come, but that's what I feel.
Freddie, when you let a guy like Odell onto your roster, how much does that bring up everybody's confidence level?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure everybody likes to add good players, and Odell's certainly a good player. But as far as your personal confidence has to do with what your ability is to do. And I don't know how much somebody else, what they can do, can affect your confidence. So I don't buy into that too much.
What you saw in terms of the curve of acclimation and progress from Odell from yesterday to today, was specifically what you wanted to get out today, one of the days was improved?
Well, Odell, again, I said it yesterday, Odell's a bright guy. He's smart. It's not like this is the first time he's opened up our book. I mean, he's been studying and all that kind of stuff. But, Odell's making progress just like everybody else. Odell has some bad plays and he had some good plays. But he's going to continue to grow and learn, and that's what everybody else is going to do. Odell's not, he doesn't have a magic wand. He's going to come out, he's going to work as hard as anybody to get better every day, a little bit better every day. We don't need vast improvements. We just need a little bit of improvement every day.
Has the addition of James Campbell brought a re-evaluation of some of these backup offensive linemen?
I think so. I mean, part of our job as coach is to help evaluate talent and project. Some of these guys that you take as rookie free agents and things like that, you're doing some projection. And, if you hit on more than you miss on, you're doing a good job. But I think Campy does a good job in that area. No, mainly because I don't buy into the hype of the media. No pun intended. All right, but I don't buy into all that. I just take the person for who they are and how they are once we get them. I don't buy into anything else that's happened anywhere else, because that everywhere else is not here. So hopefully we create an environment that brings out the best in people. I've always heard from the people that I trust that Odell's a good guy. He works his ass off, and if he does that, he's going to be successful. No, I mean, because my expectation level was there anyway, I think. So nothing really jumped out at me. I think he's doing exactly. I think he's on course for what he's supposed to be doing. He's learning just like everybody else. I mean, we've had guys here 7 weeks that blew some assignments today. All right, and it's the same plays. So, they're continuing to get better. Odell's continuing to get better from a knowledge standpoint and from a technique standpoint.
How was he kept up to date? Was it video and
We've got iPads. Yeah. Yeah. During this time of year, we can, your playbook is on your iPad, basically.
In terms of the way Mayfield's throwing the ball, what can you tell about the way he's working now that is better than what he had going for him throwing the ball as a rookie?
Well, I don't know that it's any. I think you're getting the same Baker, and that's what I want him to be. I want him to be the same guy every day. I want him to, when he makes a bad play, I want him to be pissed off. I want him to want to be successful every play, and I think you saw that last year, and you're continuing to see it this year. But something that, there's a lot of I don't know, misnomers out there about Baker. Baker works his tail off in everything that he does, and it's no different this year than it was last year.
Is there less hesitation by him from the standpoint, he does have that year in his memory banks now, and he's more spontaneous about the way he makes decisions?
Yeah, I think he's getting more decisive with his decisions that he's making, and which is a good thing for a quarterback. You want quarterbacks to play as fast as possible, and I think he's getting to that point.
From last year through OTAs and these first couple of days, what have you seen from Greg Robinson that he could really settle in at that left tackle?
Well, I've seen him compete. He's competing against a pretty good guy on the other side of the ball, which is making both those guys better. I feel like Greg can play. I think Greg needs to continue to do what he's doing. He's working hard. He's competing with Miles every day, and they've got some good battles going.
With Harrison gone, does that free up the developmental tackle for Drew Forbes? Is he left tackle going into this camp?
Well, we try to see how many guys that we have and see how versatile all of them can be. So you may see him there at some point. Right now we're trying to find Drew a base of the offense, a base of his knowledge and things like that. And then once you have it and you can speak it, then you got to go do it. So that's what we want to develop with Drew first and foremost. Yeah, I mean, I want our guys to compete. I thought yesterday the defense went out and set the tone of practice and ended up having a good practice, because if we have the competitors that we think we have, then they're not going to back down for any challenges. And I think Denzel falls into that mode, and I think we've got a lot of guys like that. You don't want it to get too chirpy and too grabby, because that's how injuries happen. But there's a difference between that and just competing, and I think they're doing a great job of competing. Yeah, well, I would not say a fresh start. I wouldn't say that, because it was only a start for us. And the start for us began back in March, whatever month it was we acquired him. But I think the relationship started then. I think it's still growing. And again, it's all about trust and respect. And I think he trusts and respects me, and I definitely trust and respect him. And we move forward. We have one thing in common. We don't listen to the outside noise. I really don't think that. As far as it affects our relationship. So hopefully we got guys on our team that it does the same. It doesn't affect our relationship. So I don't know. As far as a fresh start, I only see what I see. I don't go off hearsay from the standpoint of Odell.
Freddie, you guys have some new talent on defense, but you have two veteran linebackers. What does it do for a defense to have guys like Kirksey and Schobert who have been around a while?
Well, I think you hit the nail on the head. They have been around a while. They've been to the fire. They've put some of them out. And, I think everybody can learn from everybody in certain ways. Sometimes the greatest form of bravery sometimes is showing your scars, which is showing you the mistakes that you've made in the past. And anytime you've got guys around you that can do that and be preemptive and before you make a mistake, then that's a good thing.
Do you think Johnson and Baker are okay?
Yeah, I don't know why they wouldn't be.
Seemed to be some back and forth yesterday.
No, they're fine. Yeah. Appreciate you asking, though.
Is that your playlist at the beginning of practice? Stretching?
I can't say that. What do you think?
I think it was. And if it was, is it okay that Miles turned it on?
No, it's not.
You good?
Everybody good?
Thanks.
All right, guys.
The moment you've all been waiting for. No, you're good. Yep. Let me know when everyone's ready for repositioning on the mics.